What's up?
Yo, I'm so happy.
Finally.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy, man. We did it. We got it
Finally.
to work. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so let's do this the right way, okay?
All right.
Welcome to Tea with Honey. It's your girl, HoneyDaVinci, and I'm back with another video. And this will be another segment of sneakers and stilettos. Today I have a special guest, Jay, from the podcast. Go ahead and introduce it.
Biggzlife, the podcast. Y'all can catch them on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, um, based on all streaming sites.
Right. So today we're going to be talking about relationships and, the stereotypes. We're going to talk about the double standards. We're going to talk about, they turn your camera back on,
Right.
about how, women can do certain things and men can't, and how men can do certain things and women can't, and the things all between that. The first thing I really want to talk about is this Russell Wilson situation. Your camera's still off.
I do not know why. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm back.
Yeah, when you like message people and stuff like
Nah,
this,
my
off.
when I was trying to do the Facebook Live thing, it was still playing in my ear, so I had to.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, anyways, so basically, for those who don't know, there's this viral meme going around of Russell Wilson and Sierra, and this guy is going in on them, basically calling Russell Wilson a simp because of the nice things that he does for Sierra, and basically saying that Sierra doesn't deserve any of the things that she's getting because she dated a guy like Future and all of these things, and had a kid with Future. So I guess that means she doesn't deserve to love or something. Russell Wilson is a much better person than Sierra, and all these things, and how Russell Wilson's the catch and shouldn't feel like he's afraid to lose his wife, and all of these things. So, what's your take on the situation? I know you saw it too.
Yeah, I got a lot to say on this situation. All right, first of all, first and foremost, okay, anybody who looks up the Future is a scumbag. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Future got like 100 kids by like 100 different women.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
In the hindsight, Russell Wilson is taking care of his kid, Future's kid. Okay, and people saying that Russell Wilson is a simp. How is he a simp when that's his wife? That's not no girlfriend. That's not no somebody he's just messing with. He married her, something that Future wasn't going to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like just because Sierra had a kid by Future and and all that stuff, it sounds like she upgraded. You want to be honest?
Absolutely.
It seemed like she finally realized, like, look, I'm tired of dealing with these type of no good dudes, and I need to find me a good man. And she found herself a good man who actually loves her. He has a baby by her. He has a family by her. He's taking care of her and the other kid that's not even his, like a real man supposed to.
Right.
All right, he didn't abandon
So I have
her.
a question. So that is so common in life in general. Why is it not okay for people to grow and to evolve? It's like you might date dog ass niggas your whole life, right? And then you decide, you know what? I want to date gentlemen now. I don't want to date dog ass niggas no more. I want to date guys that's going to treat you right. And then the people who was telling you you ain't shit for dating dog ass niggas will then say you ain't shit for wanting to date gentlemen. Like, why you want to date gentlemen now? Oh, you ain't never gonna be shit. Nobody's ever gonna love you. Like, damn, I thought y'all wanted me to do better for myself. I'm trying to do better, and now you trying to put me down.
No,
What is up with that?
they don't really want to see you succeed. So basically, how can I say this? In the number one, good guys finish last. All right. So people feel like, oh, so a guy gotta wait till the girl get her hoish ways out the way. They'll stop doing all these dog ass niggas have 3 kids and 3 baby dads, all this stuff. Then just to come to me, a good dude, you know what I mean? And it's like, Why now? Why not then?
Right.
What do you see now that you didn't see then? You know, and it's like a lot of people, social media got a lot of people brainwashed because they trying to live a fantasy life on a fucking Section 8 budget. You want to be
They
real.
get the Section 8 budget.
Get in
Yo.
my line though.
Wow.
Let's be real. You know, and that's the thing, yo. That's why it comes to standards, so, and that's why now you got females that's living in the hood, probably with roaches, be like so high standard. Oh, I need a man who gotta drive a Benz. He gotta have $100,000 house. He can't have no baby mamas. He can't have no kids. But chick, you got 4 kids by 5 different baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? 3 of them in jail. 2 got a hit out
Right.
on you. You know what I mean? Like,
See, that's one thing I don't stand for that. I don't stand for that. I do feel like you should be able to take care of your own and things like that. And you can't be no bum ass bitch and expect that. But I don't knock females for having high standards, because if you know you're on your way and you hustling and you grinding and you know in your heart and your mind that one day you're gonna be somebody, one day you're gonna make it wherever you're trying to go, whether it's to become a doctor, whether it's to become,
no.
no.
That's a
If you know
different.
that you can have high standards, yes, you can. You speak things into existence. Listen, ladies,
You can
speak that
have.
shit into existence. Because if you're gonna keep fucking around with these niggas you really don't
Listen.
want,
You
all you're
can
going to
have.
do is create excess baggage for yourself. Like, set your standards. Feel free. Don't be afraid to be by yourself.
You can
Not be
have
afraid to
high
be by
standards.
yourself.
Okay.
Huh?
You can have high standards. Ain't nothing wrong with having high standards. But you better be high your damn self.
Right.
Okay. If your standards is Gucci high, you can't be fucking going home with a crib that's dirty as fuck,
Right.
mattress on the floor, know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No electric, know what I'm saying? Doing shit just for the no, you
Yeah.
can't work like that. All right, if your standards is high, make sure it matches, know what I'm saying, how you are though.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's the whole problem.
Absolutely.
Females don't do that nowadays. Some females standards be high when they're living be low. Oh, my grandma got my kids on the weekends. But nigga, I need a man with a mansion. I need to find a ball player ass nigga's gonna take care of me. Get a job. Take care of yourself.
Right.
Then
Yeah.
Beyonce tell all the females be independent. What happened to that?
But there we have it. There we have it. Another question, right? Another question, right? So dudes be like, I want a chick that's independent. I want a chick that got her own. I want a chick that do this, and that, right?
That's an
And then
easy
he
ass
meet a chick.
answer.
No. And then he meet a chick that's independent, right? And then he feels like mad when she's like, yeah, I don't need a man. I take care of myself. If I'm with you because I want to be with you, not because I need you. I do my own thing. Then it's, oh, I hate when girls say things like that. But that's what you wanted. You wanted that. What's up
No,
with that? Let me
no.
know.
Because he didn't really want that. Okay, he wanted what came with that. All right. Oh, she independent. Oh, she got her own car. Word. She got her own crib. Word. Oh shoot! I'm about to hop on that train. Now
Right.
I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get dibs on that without actually
Having his own.
exactly. All right.
Exactly.
But again, but hold on though. That what we call little boys. All right, because a grown man is going to try to find a female that meets his critique, like it's on the same level as him.
Right.
All right, a little boy is going to try to live off the girlfriend. It's going to be home all
Exactly.
day in his drawers playing PlayStation while she working 2 jobs while he driving her car. You know what I'm saying? But that's also the girl's fault for not, you know what I'm saying, stepping in and telling the nigga, get off your ass. If I'm out here busting my ass, nigga, you gotta bust your ass.
Yeah.
Like, plain and
Absolutely.
simple.
And I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, don't let nobody use you unless it's me. Like, nah, I'm just kidding. But no, don't let nobody use you. For real. Don't let nobody use you. If they're not treating you right, if they're not treating you like they are interested, if they're not giving you that feeling like they're interested in you, they're not giving you no attention, if they're literally only around when it's convenient for them, let them go. Stop being afraid to lose people. For real. Because all you're doing is tying yourself up to where you occupy yourself with somebody who you're not supposed to even be with, when the person you're supposed to be with is really just like finding somebody else.
But how do you
You
know?
might end up marrying
But how
somebody
you
else.
know? But how you know if you're supposed to be with that person?
No, I'm saying if someone's treating you bad, you're taking your time away from finding the person who actually might be for you. Because
Yeah,
you're with this person that's doing you greasy.
but that's what we call toxic relationship.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If
Don't be
she
afraid to lose.
continues to allow that, then she likes being in a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
And she likes a man to, because let's be real, y'all females are some fickle creatures, okay? And I say that, dude,
Not
I
all of
love women, okay? I love y'all women and everything, but y'all females some fickle creatures. Y'all be like, oh, I need a man that's gonna put me in my place. I need a man that's gonna yell at me, and I'd be like, yes, daddy. You know, okay, but then when the nigga really get on you, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole, he yelling at me, and I can't take this no more, and like, y'all fickle, all right? Like, you know, you gotta, if it's gonna be A or B, you can't have both.
Right.
And like I said, and that confuses men. That confuses us, yo. Y'all say y'all want a roughneck, and y'all get a roughneck.
I don't know.
No, listen, because y'all say y'all want a roughneck, but then get mad at the roughneck for not being a soft ass nigga. Like, you don't show me no attention, no affection, and stuff like that. Now, my thing is, are you trying to change the nigga?
Right. Can't change nobody.
Is that the whole ploy of y'all? Try to change the nigga, try to be
That is
the soft
ploy.
nigga while still have the roughneck tendencies?
That is the ploy. That is the ploy. See, the issue is, and I don't want to put it all on television because it starts at home, but the issue is people really have this thing in their mind where like they think life is like TV. Like they really think like you see in the movies where the geek graduates from school and gets the hottest chick in school who ain't shit. She ain't shit, but he just thinks so highly of her because she cute. And then next, she done takes him on this ride and then like changes his life and now he's popular and like people really be thinking that dumbass like superficial as way. They be thinking that shit is reality. Like when you watch movies and you see like the good girl, who probably has nothing but brothers. She kind of a tomboy. She meets the bad boy who likes her for some reason. He don't even like the pretty girls. He like her. And then like he comes along and changes her life and go through all this shit, but then they end up happily ever. No, bitch, that shit don't work in real life. In real life, you end up with a gun in your purse and you go to jail when y'all get pulled over. Like, that's not the way shit really work. Like, people really be thinking that's what it is. And that's why girls will get a guy with this bad boy image and will really think that, oh, I can change him.
If
like
you really want to be honest, if you really want to be honest, like, let's be real, adult talk.
Okay.
If you really want to be honest of why girls like those bad boys and all that type of shit, whatever, it's because of the sex. All right. Oh my gosh, this D be so good. That's why I'm not gonna leave a nigga. If I ever see another girl with him, I'm gonna fight her because that's mine. Okay, but you do know, and this is nerd talking wise. Them dudes that y'all push to the side, the nerds or whatever, they didn't do nothing but read and study and all that other shit to be good at the sex that them dudes wasn't. So y'all thinking it's the roughnecks when it really ain't. Because the roughnecks don't take their time. They just trying to punish and go to the next shit.
I agree with that.
While the real niggas is going to take their time with their woman to explore their body, you know what I'm saying, every inch to know, you know what I'm saying,
that's an absolute fact. No, that's an absolute fact. Because, like, from my own experience with men, like, roughneck niggas, like, niggas in the street, like, them, they sex be trash. Like, specifically, it depends on what type of woman you are. Like, if you like all that rough shit all the time, then that's your area. But if you like need a connection, mental physically, spiritually, sexually, then yeah, no, that's not your lane.
No,
That's not
because
your lane.
the good guys, you know, and I say that proudly from the guy. You know what I'm saying? We'll fuck your mind first before we even fucking touch his heart. You know what's down there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it starts with. If you can fuck up here, oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
But y'all be, but not saying y'all meaning you, but like good dudes, like sometimes good dudes don't really be good dudes. How can I explain that?
I know you mean
Like,
like wolves in sheep clothing.
huh?
Wolves in sheep clothing.
No, like for example, good dudes, they might have been a good dude a long time ago, but they done been through so much shit to where now they damaged, you know? They damaged and insecure, and they got a lot of shit with them too sometimes,
Damaged
you know?
goods. They're damaged
Yeah,
goods because I mean, you once you go through a whole lot of shit, you know what I'm saying. You don't and you felt that pain and that hurt and that sorrow. You don't want to go through that shit again.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's why, just like a female, yo. That's why the saying is, when a good girl's gone, she's gone forever. Like you're not
yeah,
gonna get that same girl no more.
yeah.
You
That's
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
something.
And you don't even have to do nothing wrong, yo. You can just be with a guy that is totally opposite of you, and you will start picking up some of his traits, start picking up some of his attitude and shit like that, and people will be like, damn, yo, like when you start getting mad like so easy and stuff like that, like damn,
Right.
girl, you changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it goes hand in hand. It goes both ways. Like you got once you tired of shit, yo, you're gonna change up. If you tired of getting
Absolutely.
cheated on, you're gonna start saying, you know what, fuck a relationship. I'm about to start doing these people dirty because they keep doing me dirty.
Absolutely. And when you hurt people hurt people.
Yep.
But not all hurt people hurt people. Stop letting these niggas tell you that the reason they can't treat you right is because they've been through some shit. Some of these dudes literally just enjoy, doing them.
Yeah.
They just enjoy
You
it.
know,
They know that you're gonna allow them to.
they don't have no type of emotional, so they just like, I'm gonna fuck. I just go to the next shit, or I just do this again. Like you also gotta realize that too, yo. That's why I said this, last night or whatever. I was like, I don't see how dudes who don't take care of their kids can
Yeah.
be with a female. Like a female can be with a dude who don't take care of their kids. Like, what do you actually see in that guy who can't even
Yeah.
take care of his kids? That's going to make you think, oh, he's going to take care of me, or
Right.
oh, we're going to be 50-50.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah,
Absolutely. So, why do you think relationships aren't lasting the way they used to last when our parents were coming up in the world?
it's too
Our
many
or should
factors.
I say our grandparents? Should I say?
Too many factors, but two of the main factors is definitely social media and the fact that more people are getting pregnant and having babies at a younger age. So more people are becoming grandmas and grandpas at a younger age. You know what I mean? And then they're close to that same age as the kid that they want to be friends and shit like that. Back in the day, it wasn't that, yo. You had a
Yeah.
big mama. Big mama was there. Big mama put a foot down. The whole fucking family felt Big Mama's wrath. Period. If Big Mama say yes, everybody say yes. Big Mama said no, everybody said no. There's no Big Mama nowadays. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because everybody's young. Everybody just don't care. Then it's like you can't even do shit that you could do back in the day. You try whipping
Right.
your kid now, they talking about putting you in jail. Back in the day, you fucking whip your kid in the store, motherfuckers like, yeah, good ass job. Yeah, Billy, whip his ass.
Hey, let me get
You
on.
need my
Let
belt?
me get on this.
Motherfuckers be like, hey, you want to use my belt? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that's just what it is, yo. Like I see on Facebook, people be like, oh, it's spanking. Should you stop spanking your kid and shit like that? And people's like, oh, I don't spank my kid, and this and the third. But spanking your kid ain't nothing but discipline, and discipline is in the Bible. You know what I mean? You got to show discipline to your kid, or they're gonna grow up and do some off the wall shit. Now, I'm not saying that it's always gonna work, but Me getting my ass beat after doing certain something, I'm gonna remember not to do that certain something because that ass whooping is a reminder.
Yeah. Me personally, I don't agree with that because every kid I know that got their ass whooped on a regular is bad as fuck today. First of all, they was probably like just the bad and like the worst. They're the worst of the worst kids, yo. I'm sorry. Every kid, me personally, that I personally witnessed, get their ass whooped on a regular, they're bad as fuck. They fuck the house up. They fuck other kids up. They curse their parents out. They get their ass whooped. Or if they don't curse their parents out because they scared of their parents, they cursing in school. They doing bad in school. They is bad as kids. When I
But see,
tell
but
you,
that's not being badass kid. That's being a kid.
hell
All
no,
right, you gotta
that ain't being no
no,
kid.
that's being a
That's
kid. You
not
gotta
being a
realize.
kid over
Listen,
here. Listen, I don't
listen.
tolerate. I don't tolerate none of
You
that.
gotta realize it's the difference between being a kid and then being bad. All right, some shits is kids is being kids, but there's some shits is this little motherfucker is bad. Whip his ass. All right. If little Tommy said, "I'm gonna blow you up and I'm gonna fuck up the school, mom," and the mom like, "Tommy, go to timeout." What the fuck is timeout gonna do?
Nah, you're not supposed to do timeout, but you gotta have some type of
What?
something.
Okay,
Like
so
for example, my daughter. I've never whipped my daughter a day in her life.
why?
Right?
Has she done anything bad?
She pushed me there one time only. But I've never had to because I talk to my daughter and we communicate. And she know if it gets there, I will. It's not that I won't whoop her ass, but it's the fact that she's never done anything that bad for me to need to because I communicate with her and I trained her since she was little. Like I literally trained her ass like since she was a baby. Like I would do little experiments with her to get her to like, react in physical ways, whether it's like when she was crying all the time, want me to pick her up. I trained her out of that shit. You know what I mean? All that shit. I feel like you gotta train your kids. People don't train their kids. You know what people do? They sit their kids in front of the TV and they yell at them every time they leave the room and come be nosy and stuff like they do. That's what they do.
Yeah, you got a point on that one.
That's what
You
they do. They
definitely
don't be
right on that
raising
one.
their kids. You can be
But
bad as hell.
but all right, I got kids, and I'm not gonna sit here and not be honest. So I whip my kids after they fuck up, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
that dad. But
Mm-hmm.
it got to a point where I don't even have to like whip my kids ass, yo. Because if they do something wrong, they just see my facial expression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like it automatically goes from or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say I put fear in my kids because I talk to my kids also, but I let their ass know, yo, keep doing what you're doing, and I will break my foot in your ass.
Yeah.
And I got
Yeah.
that
And that's the thing.
mentality
Mm-hmm.
from my mom.
And you know what? You know what else I think it is with my daughter too? Even though I've never whooped my daughter, I've whooped someone else's kid in front of my daughter. And that shit sent the fear of God into my daughter because she saw that it's possible. She
Wait a
saw for
minute.
herself that I will
Wait,
whoop a kid.
wait a minute. Hold up. You're not just gonna go past that. How did you whip another kid's ass in front of your daughter? Like, how did that work?
No,
How are you? How are you out of jail?
what you mean? I was given permission. The
Oh,
fuck?
oh
I was given
shit.
permission by the mother. It was a best friend and their mom. I would watch her kids all the time. She knew her kids were bad as fuck. She gave me permission to whoop one of her, well, all her kids, but specifically one, the baddest one of all. And
Mm.
the little baby was being bad as fuck. And yeah, I had to whoop her. I had to. It was a had to moment. And my daughter was there. My daughter was there, and she saw it and sent the fear of God in her little ass.
Yeah, that's all it takes. It's all it takes. My 3-year-old, that nigga see me whip his sister's ass, yo. That nigga was all nice and giddily. I'm like, yeah, keep it up. You gonna be next, son. No, daddy, I'm nice to you. Give me a hug. Yeah, see? I don't certain stuff I just don't like they know better.
Yeah, then
You know
and
what I'm
just to
saying?
be clear,
And
and then I told the kid's mom that I whooped the kid. It wasn't a,
yeah,
you
because
know,
and then to make it even like to make it even deeper, being black, I'm just preparing them for the real world. Like, you're not gonna be giving handouts and you know what I'm saying. People gonna sit there and tell you go to timeout. Nah, they gonna lock your ass up.
Yeah.
Or if you go out there and do some crazy shit to somebody else, they gonna whip your ass. So just be prepared.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's important. That's real important. So let's talk about double standards.
Okay.
You start that one off because I've been starting
All
on
right.
mine.
I feel like double standards. Right. I feel like it is double standards when it comes to males and females. Um, Precisely when it comes to a female being a hoe and a dude just being a dude. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, you know, it's you have more repercussions as a female being a hoe than a dude being a hoe. If you want to be honest, all right.
I don't agree with that.
I say here, for instance, example, me, I go smash 10 females. Okay,
Mhm.
let's say out of the 10, one gets pregnant. I will know who I got pregnant of what I did. Okay, a girl smashed 10 dudes. Okay, she got 10 dudes now. She don't know who the baby father is. So now she got to
Okay.
lie to 10 different niggas.
She ain't got a
Okay,
lie.
oh,
She a,
she a hoe. But now
ain't
she
no
got to
she
lie
ain't.
to 10 different niggas though to say, oh, you the father. What? Or
Listen, go
okay,
ahead,
go ahead.
finish.
Okay, or just getting the STD. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
giving the STD. Something happened. I can know off the rip. Oh shit, I got something. Bam, get fixed.
How would you know?
Oh, men. For instance, let's say what is it? Let's say chlamydia or something. All right,
Mm-hmm.
men get the drips.
Okay, but how would you know that it was that one specific if you fucked 10 females?
Okay, listen, that's neither here or there. Okay, what's up,
No,
big
no.
guy?
Let me. Oh,
Yeah,
what a
say
little
hi,
baby.
Juju.
Hi. He cute.
But listen, that's neither
Look,
here or there. Okay, at the end
listen.
of the day, it's about the
I don't
kids.
agree. Listen, I don't agree with that because if a guy sleeps with 10
Yeah,
women, he can get all 10 women pregnant
indeed.
in 1 year. He can get a girl pregnant every day of the year.
That's
A female
indeed.
can only get pregnant once a year,
That's true.
right?
That's true.
Another thing is, I hate when guys say the pregnancy thing because every time a female gets pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
a man has a baby on the
Yes.
way. So there's the same amount of dads as there are moms in the world.
Whoa. Yes. But every female knows that they're the mom of that child. If I had sex with a woman, she gets pregnant, and then she has the baby under false impressions. I'm like, oh shit, this is my baby. Then come to find out, nah, nigga, this ain't even your
So that's
baby.
even more of a repercussion for men. That's even that's
How?
even more of a repercussion because listen, the woman gonna know that's her baby. The guy not. You might be taking care of somebody else's baby.
That's a reper- That's a fucked up on her part. Then
That's fucked up on him. That's fucked up for
no,
him.
yeah,
It's fucked.
that's
It's
fucked up
fucked up
for him.
of her.
But
It's
yeah,
fucked up
exactly.
of her. But it's fucked up for her. More of a reason for him to not be fucking
But
around.
even if the guy's not even fucking around, even if the guy is faithful to the T, but she's not. All right.
Yes.
So
Yes.
he's faithful. So he's thinking to himself, like, all right, I'm the father. Because I'm like, I know, no, I'm saying I don't even know, I'm the father, whatever, whatever. But now she got the thoughts in her head, like, oh my gosh, who can be the father? It could be Joe, it could be Jim, it could be Bob, it could be Will, it could be Phil. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But then
And then
it's like,
she gonna have to go get them all tested.
but then at the end of the day, who gets hurt?
The baby.
No, the baby ain't gonna get hurt. Who gets hurt?
Hell yeah. Baby boy ain't gonna get hurt with nobody claiming his ass.
I don't, now, you's a female, a black female at that. I know you watch Maury,
Uh-huh.
or at least seen Maury.
Yeah.
Now, how many of them times you seen them females on
Nah,
there
but
like 8 times? Nah,
those
I
are
don't want to
fake.
hear that.
Those
No.
are fake.
I don't want to hear.
Maury is
No,
a scripted show.
hold up,
Maury is
hold
a
up,
scripted
hold up.
show.
I know people who actually went on there for that shit. No.
No, I do too, though. I do
As a
too.
matter of fact, if you're watching, hey y'all, listen, okay? I know some people that went on there, okay? Now, there's motherfuckers who went on there like 7 times talking about they went to a party and they had a party and now they don't know who the damn father is. All right? So imagine that. That you're not just being a hoe, you being a super hoe. That's what Nicki Minaj saying. You a super hoe, a super hoe. Because you don't know who the father is because you went to a party and you smashed everybody.
Like, what's it called? Dashiki.
Like, think about it. I can smash a chick for an hour, or I can smash a chick for 5 minutes. And I can leave. Next nigga come in, do the same thing. But she's the factor though, cause she's the only one still there. Everybody else coming in like trains, going in and out, but she's the one that's still there.
But at the end of the day, he's sleeping with everyone she's sleeping with. That one girl gonna got fucked by 1,000,000 people, and once you sleep with her, you just slept with 1,000,000 people as well. You do know that, right? All the more reason to not be fucking around.
That's nasty as hell. That's nasty as hell. I'm supposed to say that, but that's nasty as hell though.
But I had a point I wanted to make too, but I didn't make it as far as what was the topic for this?
The kids.
Why relationships aren't lasting.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to say something, I didn't even say it. I think that a part of the reason relationships aren't lasting like they used to has a lot to do with the fact that women are not tolerating the things they would tolerate back then as much as, because back then they would have shotgun weddings, and people would be like, if you slept with me and I got pregnant, you are forced to marry me and we're going to be together forever whether I want to or not. And literally it was like shameful to get a divorce.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's
It was
true.
like, if your man didn't want to be with you, you would have to bite your tongue, let him have his family across town, and act like it never happened to keep the family together. Divorce was unheard of. Like, if you got a divorce, like, people would ostracize you for it. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of the standards back then, people are realizing were wrong, and people are slowly but surely, unwrapping the gift, unwrapping each layer, and realizing like that's some bullshit. I love me, whether I'm with this guy and things don't work out, I should be able to move on without feeling some type of way about it. And I don't feel like we're all the way there yet, because like I was saying to you the other day, it's like you could be with a guy can drop thousands of dollars on you, buy you roses all the time, treat you like an angel, and you can feel like, you know what, this shit just ain't working out for me, and leave him. People still gonna clown you for being single. Oh, you single, don't nobody want you. Nobody's gonna clown the guy though, but they're gonna clown you regardless of the fact. Even if every guy you date treats you special, and so that's why I feel like is a part of the reason. I also feel like the whole season is also a part of the reason as well.
And music. Let's get into it too. And music, okay? That hot girl summer and all that bullshit, yo. You know what, yo? Fuck that shit, yo. Cause hot girl summer, ain't no fuck that shit, yo.
Hot girl summer 2021.
Okay, hot girl summer 2021. That's 3 months. What about fall? What about winter time? Huh? Winter time, your ass gonna come back and want a teddy bear winter, huh? Y'all gonna want to find the fat boys for the teddy bear, though, huh? Yeah, see, no. It's that bullshit right there, too. Okay? It's a hot girl summer. I'm a hoe, be the hoe, this a hoe. No. Okay? You can see, continue to believe that shit, yo. Continue to believe Cardi B and talking about you don't do this, you don't got to do that, don't cook, don't clean, don't do that shit. But then she's home with her husband, cooking and cleaning. Y'all out there looking dumb as shit, not you. But the women out there looking dumb as shit, trying to follow the tips of their ass, know what I'm saying? Not knowing that they actually have husbands and they actually are millionaires and rich and take care of it. So that shit is still just bullshit. It's a false lifestyle. And like you were just saying, why do certain people, this and the third? Yeah, you probably gonna be looked at as dumb because you just left a nigga that's spending $100,000 and buying you Rolls Royces and shit. I mean, I wouldn't even if I didn't know the person. I'd be like, "Girl, you dumb. Like,
But
you
what if
dumb."
that's all the time for her? Like, what if that's nothing new?
What else are you chasing? Like, what else are you chasing?
Listen, coming from a person who dated, gentlemen, because I date gentlemen myself. I've left a gentleman before because we just weren't compatible, and instead of forcing it to keep the monetary gain, I let him go because I wasn't feeling like we had a connection. I
You
felt like
left a gentleman who was giving you
not
$100,000 and borrowing you.
$100,000.
That's what I'm
I
saying,
said
though, yo.
hundreds and thousands, not
Oh, okay. I
100,000.
thought you said like $100,000. I was about to say, you one dumb chick. You know what I'm saying? You got one screw loose up in that brandy, or you
No,
leaving a nigga that's giving you
no,
$100,000.
hundreds
Shit.
and thousands.
But not only that, also, yo, it's also the reason why relationships like they just don't last is how can I say this? Is people are like you were saying, you was like people are starting to see different things. Like back in the day, you had to get married and stuff like that. But nowadays, yo, a girl pop up, I'm pregnant. Them niggas is disappearing. They out. You know what I'm saying? Like they can be in a whole relationship and they can have a whole nother relationship across town
That you don't know about.
that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. Like niggas be in multiple relationships. Like
They do.
niggas falling in love nowadays is not love, it's lust. It's
It
only certain
isn't.
people that actually fall in love that's actually in love with each other and not
Yeah.
lusting of each other. So
Yep.
that's something else that you got to think about.
That's right. And that's a part of the reason why I'm celibate, because I've been
You
I've
go,
dated bad
girl.
I've dated bad guys and I've dated good guys. You know what I mean? And it's two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? It's two different worlds. Like with the bad guys, you pretty much know what you're gonna get. You know you're gonna get lied to. You know you're gonna get cheated on. You know it might be a crazy situation. Somebody might get shot. You know that. With the with the good guys, it's a different ballpark because a lot of the good guys are damaged. So you have to have the mental capacity to deal with their mental issues that they have, and you have to deal with maybe they don't know how to talk, maybe they don't know how to express themselves properly, maybe they're passive aggressive as fuck, maybe they're petty as fuck. Like you would have to like really get into who they are as a person, and then you might find out that yeah, it's not gonna work out for me because like you petty as fuck or you're fucking passive aggressive. I'm trying to communicate with you. You don't know how to communicate at all.
Or it
You know
might
what I'm
be
saying? And it's just
Scorpios. Inside
like
joke.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right though. But a lot of times the damaged people, like they're not damaged like fully. You know what I
yeah.
mean? They're only damaged because nobody ever healed them or nobody ever tried to heal them.
Or they never allowed anyone to. They never believed it. Ooh, ooh, that's one right
That's
there. Like I
one.
have a
That
trigger.
was one.
I
That was
have a
one right there.
trigger. I have a trigger. When guys tell me, damn, this too good to be true. That's my trigger right there. Because it's like every time a dude say that, they got some type of they have some type of I don't know, I can't think of the word. It's like doubt already. You know, when they say that, it's like they're already doubting it, and it's like you never been treated good before. Like that's sad. I want to treat you good, but I want to treat you good, but you don't know
Hey,
how
Juju.
to handle. a woman treating you like a good man, then it's
It's
like
because
a lot of
it's
drama that comes after that. And then when you stick around because they're treating you nicely, but they just can't seem to get past their trust issues, it's just like, nigga.
you got to realize though, that trusting somebody is one of the hardest things to do,
Yeah,
especially in this generation.
yeah,
So even if a dude, you know what I'm saying, semi trust you or trust you enough, you know, to me, I say that's acceptable because nobody's gonna really put their fully trust in you, not unless y'all been
yeah,
married for fucking 20 years. And this nigga know your fucking schedule in and out. This nigga know your bra size, your panty size. You know what I'm saying? He knows your favorite cup of coffee, how you like. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, yo. You know, any
yeah.
other person when it comes to trust, what the Chris Brown say, these hoes ain't loyal. Like it's hard to because there's okay, Juju. There's no loyalty nowadays. There's no trust nowadays. Fucking larceny is at a fucking all time high. Envy is at an all time high. You know what I'm saying? You can't even trust your best friends sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, because them motherfuckers be jealous of you or what you
Jealous of
got
you. Yo.
or what you going to get and stuff like that, yo. So that is also at an all time high. So again, all that stems from trust. Yo, like, yo, it's hard to trust the woman I'm with when I can't even trust my motherfucking day ones.
Man, it's not hard to trust, man. It's not. You just have to pay attention. That's all. And you gotta see, the problem is people don't heal themselves after they get hurt. So they don't allow themselves to feel through it, so they carry it with them to their next relationship.
True.
I don't have a problem getting my feelings hurt because I know I'm gonna be okay. I know that I'm gonna find a good dude. I know that. Like in my heart of hearts, I know for a fact that I'm gonna find something good for me, whether it's a nigga, whether it's a fucking career, whether whatever it is. I know in the future I'm gonna be straight. So like a nigga hurt my feelings is really you playing yourself and have a good day. Like I'm good, love, and joy.
Exactly.
People can't handle that. People, first of all, people can't handle rejection, and people really can't handle getting their feelings hurt, and so that's why they build the wall, because just the idea of them getting their feelings hurt is like, oh my gosh, like I just can't let a person hurt my feelings, and it's like, okay, but by you having that wall up, you got somebody that really fuck with you right now, and you not even understanding that what you have right now. Like you're not understanding that this is real. Like what I just did for you, that just brighten your day up, that's real. Like what I keep continue to do for you, that's real. Like yes,
True.
yes, you deserve it. This your time, and that's how I be feeling when you know guys do nice things for me or treat me good or whatever. I don't take it as oh my gosh, this is the future. I take it as I deserve that shit. It's about fucking time. You know what I mean? And I feel like you know what I mean? And I feel like guys should feel like that as well, but instead they get scared, they get all scary because they get in their feelings invested, and then they start, you know, causing unnecessary drama. I can't hear you.
Oh, I know. I had to mute you real quick though. Nah, I'll talk to the little one, but no, you're right though, yo. You know, it, speaking of somebody who's been hurt, speaking of somebody who's been damaged, you know what I mean? It took a while for me to get over my first marriage. You know what I mean? Especially of how it happened and what happened. You know, and I felt like when I was trying to get over it, I was chasing ghosts. You know, I was in a point where I was hurting other people to try to make myself feel better. But in
Wow.
the real, but then I realized like that shit is not good for nobody. Like the person that hurt me is still living their best life, and I'm out here
Exactly.
hurting the next person that don't even deserve it. So I had to really. It was the moment when
Yep.
you know what, I'm gonna just move on, clean slate, and I'm check up the juices. You know what I'm saying? and not just be there for my daughter, and that's that. That's when I felt like time over time. That's when I started healing myself.
Absolutely. And
You fucking that wine
in
up,
that
baby.
moment, you probably lost a really good person who was willing to be there for you, probably. That's
Exactly.
just what happened or
Exactly.
whatever. It's
And
magic, y'all. It's magic.
what are you drinking?
Cranberry juice.
I was wondering, like, damn, that's just like wine. Like, damn, you drinking a big bottle of wine.
Nah, you see how it got empty and then it just filled back up. That's why I said it's magic. But
What up? Got visitors.
with your kids,
Huh? Oh, really? No, doing the, what up, baby? What's up, what's up?
oh,
What's
baby
up, Kay?
J's over there.
Exactly, all of them named Jay.
Really?
You got Josh, Jalen, and Jameer.
Oh,
Huh?
baby J's.
Yeah. All right, peace. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very, very true. That's real true. And as far as me, I've been on like a journey in my love life where I started off very naive. Like when I first started dating, like when I'm talking about when I was young, like when I
Mm-hmm.
really first started talking to boys, um, I was really naive. Like I literally thought like fairy tale. Like I really believed in the fairy tale. I was a sheltered child, so my idea of and my mom been with my stepdad since forever. So that's really like the only real relationship I had seen, and I really believe the fairy tale. Like I believe that when you meet a guy, if you treat him nicely, don't nag too much, cook, clean,
Then
be
everything
his
gonna be
best
good.
friend. Da, 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 da. Like I feel like boom, that's the blueprint. You get the guy, you keep the guy, he love you, y'all get married, y'all have kids, boom, fairy tale life.
Mm-hmm.
No, 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 no. That's not how it works. It really is no blueprint. You really just gotta wing it until it works. You really just gotta wing it until it works. And I would literally back then, a long, long time ago, I would change myself for whoever I was with.
Yeah,
Like I would change myself. I would
that's
be
not
who
good
he wanted me to.
stuff.
That shit don't work, ladies. Don't do that shit.
Oh, it works. You just gotta find the right guy to change for. That's all.
No,
Nah,
that
I'm
shit
fucking with y'all,
don't work.
ladies. I'm
You
finna leave
really just
earlier. That
gotta
shit don't
be
work.
yourself.
Yeah,
Like I know
exactly.
people hate hearing that because it sounds so cliche. Be yourself. No, for real, you really gotta be your authentic self. Like and not care and not be afraid to lose people. That's what makes people change themselves when they're afraid to lose people. But you have to be unafraid to lose people. It's
Yeah.
different if it's your husband. You might not want to lose your husband. That's different. Y'all made that commitment. Y'all done been to whatever y'all been through, whatever the case is. And even sometimes you gotta not be afraid to lose him if he ain't treating you right. But
Nah. See that right there, I don't agree. As a husband, you made that vow, so you better stick through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? You get a mulligan if that motherfucker step out of marriage. That's when you get your mulligan. Other than that, you do that shit under God.
well, yeah.
God
I
didn't
mean, if
say,
you're in a marriage, y'all gotta be able to communicate through the little shit. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like, I'm not dealing with the cheating shit because
I feel you.
because of the way I love. When I love, I only have eyes for you. Like I swear, I could entertain whoever when I'm not in love. You'll see, even if like we're not in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking to a guy and like I'm really starting to feel him, my attention will slowly but surely like start. I'll stop dating other people and it'll just be all about you. But
Oh,
yeah, that's how I am. But you gotta not be afraid to lose people. Like
you
you
lose the
gotta really just
game.
be yourself.
You lose the
You really
game.
do. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But check, I'm at to cut this one short though, cause
Cause
I
your
gotta
kids,
head
I know
out.
it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I gotta, what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But I just have the final words though. You know what I mean? For all the females and all the men, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, take time. You know, even if it's getting to know somebody, even if it's dealing in the relationship, you know what I'm saying. Take time, listen, talk. You know what I'm saying. Um, just observe everything
Mm-hmm.
because the slightest and the smallest detail matters. Or like if a dude come home and his whole face is just you know what I'm saying. It's a reason why he's not just looking like that. Just look like that. It's a reason why. You know what I'm saying. Don't add on. You know your homes will be your kingdom. You know, peace, relax. So that's what I'm just saying. Just take time and just communicate.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna let you go, Jay. But look, go ahead and plug your YouTube channel. Let them know where they can subscribe to.
Yes, indeed. You can subscribe to JJAE187 at YouTube. Also, like I said, Biggzlife podcast is on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Anchor. Um, you catch me on Instagram. You catch me on Twitter. All the same names, by the way. But yeah, you know, I'm just trying to do it big. Oh,
All
a
right.
big shout out to my homie Sheen. Big shout out, you know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
team.
Yeah, big shout out to my girl Joanne. Big shout out to everybody. You know, we 2021, yeah, we gonna do it big.
Yes. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.